Hey, I'm Ronald Long. I'm a husband, a dad, a former pastor who's still trying to figure out what it means to follow Jesus in everyday life. And today I want to share with you some thoughts on peace. I've recently started a practice where instead of deciding what podcast or YouTube video or, curated playlist I'm going to listen to while I take my dog on a walk, I am leaving behind my phone and my earbuds and just taking a walk. And some of that's been because I feel so much noise all the time. And some of that is being a dad and having kids who run around. But a lot of that is the noise that I allow in, whether it be news or politics or checking out, rage comments underneath a particular social media post. There's a lot of noise. And so I've started trying to cut some of that out by taking a walk without any distractions, without any music or podcast in my ears, just so I can walk and listen. Because I feel like we live in a world where the thing that is the angriest or the loudest or the most bizarre gets the most clicks, the most engagement, the most of our attention. And as I'm just thinking on that, I'm thinking of Jesus when he's talking to his disciples in the upper room, and this is his last moment to share with them. And he tells them in John chapter 14, verse 27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give as the world gives. Your heart must not be troubled or fearful." Now in the verses right before and in the verses after, Jesus is talking about he is going away. He's going to be betrayed. He's going to be killed. He's going to leave them. And yet he says that he's giving them his peace. I know that for me, I have a difficult time choosing peace. Even as I'm reminded of Paul's words, so long as it is up to you, be at peace with everyone. It feels so often that peace is the antithesis of what we must do as a culture. If we want to be heard, if we want our voices to be listened to, we should not be at peace, but instead we should be louder. Instead, we should be more vocal, more angry, more upset, so that people will engage with us more, or react to us more, or even share our message more online. And it just makes me pause and wonder, is that good for our hearts? Is that good for my heart? Is it good for me to listen to the loudest message, the angriest voices? Or should I be listening to another voice? One that says, in this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. What would it look like for you sometime this week to create peace? Maybe it's having a cup of coffee without reading a news article. Maybe it's going on a drive and instead of blasting your music, it's taking some moment to silently pray. Or maybe it's like what I've been doing and going for a walk. not with a podcast or a YouTube video or music, but just some moments of silence, of prayer, and yes, of peace. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Remember, you are loved, you're not alone, and God is at work in your story. I'll see you in the next one.